Good evening, everyone. This is the Big 12 Wrap Show, broadcasting live from Western Oklahoma State College inside of the Pioneer Dome at 2801 North Main Street in Altus, Oklahoma. We got some great basketball heading your way here at around 7 o'clock, and it's going to be awesome. We got Southwest Christian coming in the house to take on the Pioneer squads today. And this special edition of the Big 12 Wrap-Up Show is brought to you by Mollman Media Incorporated, 1380 AM The Ticket, Pizza Hut, 1201 East Broadway, Altus, Oklahoma, Force Nutrition, 712 North Main Street in Altus, Custom Graphics, 521 North Main Street, and CROSSFIRE of Altus at 912 Newlin. We're about to get things underway here pretty quickly in the Pioneer Dome. So each game throughout the 2019-2020 season is free of charge. Bring your family, bring your friends, and bring all of your relatives to watch the Lady Pioneers and the men's squads get it on in the Pioneer Dome. And we're going to talk about this evening, we're going to talk about that college playoff, how it landed last night, the first looks at it. We're going to talk about Oklahoma State winning victoriously 2 in a row for your Cowboys against TCU. We're going to take a quick preview of OU and Iowa State. And then we're going to take a look at the Big 12 standings. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Western Oklahoma State athletics. And it's basketball season, ladies and gentlemen, for the National Junior College Athletic Association. Can you just feel it in the atmosphere, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, man. It's alive in the Pioneer Dome tonight. We'll be back here in just a few minutes with the playoff standings. We're going to talk a little bit about that. This is the Big 12 Wrap-Up Show, broadcasting live here at Western Oklahoma State College in the Pioneer Dome. Don't you go nowhere.
Didn't ask for it, but boy, are you gonna want it. Say cheese. The new stuffed Cheez-It Pizza, available only at Pizza Hut. Now part of the 5 and Up lineup. You're welcome.
Pizza Hut, 1201 East Broadway, Altus, Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time for NJCAA college basketball with your Western Oklahoma State Lady and Men Pioneer basketball squads. Don't miss your opportunity to show your Pioneer pride this month on the following dates at the Pioneer Dome. Tuesday the 12th, the men will take to the hardwood for a 7 o'clock showdown. And on Wednesday the 13th, the doubleheader we've been waiting on all year, the Clarendon Bulldogs come to town. Join us again Saturday on the 16th as the Pioneers take to the hardwood for some afternoon action starting at 2 o'clock. Monday the 18th, the Lady Pioneers come back from road competition to be back home for a single game starting at 5 o'clock. Another anticipated double-action doubleheader between Connors State College coming to town on the 21st. And before the Thanksgiving holiday, we'll have one more pair of ball games in the Pioneer Dome on the 23rd. Western Oklahoma State college basketball is in full swing. Admission is always free for the entire season, courtesy of President Chad Wigginton. Entertainment is brought to you by QITC Studio Sports, Mollman Media Incorporated, 1380 AM The Ticket, Force Nutrition, Just Brew It Coffee House, Crown Jewelry, Applebee's of Altus, CROSSFIRE of Altus, and Custom Graphics. For more information on athletics and academics with Western Oklahoma State College, log on to www.wosc.edu. Go Pioneers! we're back with the Big 12 Wrap-Up Show, broadcasting live here from Western Oklahoma State College. It is game night, ladies and gentlemen. We got Southwest Christian coming in the house tonight. It's going to be an outstanding night of competition, and you don't want to miss it. It is free admission here in the Pioneer Dome. It is free admission here in the Pioneer Dome all season long. And when I say all season long, that means for both the ladies and the men basketball squads. So, we're going to have a great time. We're going to talk about a lot of things in a short amount of time. And I'm very, 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 very happy to chew and dissect into this college AP first look at the college playoff. All right, we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. I'm thinking, personally, they got it a little bit backwards. I think Oklahoma should be ranked a little higher than what they have them, but that's just my opinion. But this is the way it is currently at this time. Florida is at number 10 in the college playoff standing. OU, number 9. The Utah Utes, number 8. Oregon Ducks, 7. Georgia Bulldogs, 6. Penn State, number 5. Clemson Tigers at number 4. Ohio State, number 3. Alabama, number 2. And LSU, number 1. Now, that is the AP currently. Now, a lot of things are going to shake up and change this weekend, I promise you. And I'm hoping, just for the sake of fair play and competition, that the LSU Tigers stay at that number 1 position, because it opens it up for others to come in and do some great things for the college playoff. But that's the top 10. Looking from 11 to 20, Baylor barely missed the top 10 at number 11. Auburn, number 12. Minnesota, 13. Michigan, 14. Notre Dame, 15. Wisconsin, 16. The Cincinnati Bearcats, 17. The Iowa Hawkeyes, 18. The Memphis Tigers, 19. Kansas State comes in at 20. Now, the last 5 matter, but it really doesn't matter in the scheme of things as far as the playoff. But I'll let you know just for the sake of information's sake. Boise State is at number 21. Wake Forest, 22. SMU, 23. San Diego State, 24. And Navy rounds up your top 25 AP rankings. Okay? And that is reflective of the college playoff that was mentioned last night. Now, looking into the Big 12, it's no secret that the Baylor Bears are 5-0 conference-wide. They're sitting at number 1, but they're number 12 nationally ranked, like we spoke about earlier. OU still hanging in at number 2 on the Big 12, 4-1. Kansas State, number 16 overall in the nation, 3-2 overall. Iowa State Cyclones, 3-2. Texas Longhorns, 3-2. Oklahoma State breaking at 500. They're sitting at number 23 in the coaches poll. The TCU Horned Frogs at 2-3. Texas Red Raiders, 1-4. West Virginia Mountaineers, 1-4. And the Kansas Jayhawks at number 10 on the Big 12 Conference at number 10. So, there's still a lot more football left, but it is starting to wind down. The regular season does end on November 30th. So, but as we take a look at Oklahoma State against TCU this past weekend, it was 57 degrees with 52,861 roaring and enthusiastic Oklahoma State Cowboy fans at Boone Pickens Stadium. It was no contest, ladies and gentlemen. It was toe for toe, back to back. You get a touchdown, I get one too, between Oklahoma State and TCU. Spencer Sanders had 158 yards overall. Chuba Hubbard, I might add, offensive player of the week for the Big 12 at 223 yards overall. And Dylan Stoner, who is playing the rest of the year for the injured Taylor Wallace, he had 93 complete yards. Taking a little deeper look at the game, Oklahoma State had almost 500 yards total offensive. 500 yards total offense. And I'm telling you, the defense was taking care of business. They held on long enough because TCU was just right behind them with a little over 400 yards of total offense. So just to look at the tail of the tape, TCU's quarterbacks, they used 2 quarterbacks throughout their entire game. Max Duggan had 258 total yards, 39 out of 21 attempts, and Mike Collins had 29 yards and completed 2 out of 4 for the entire game right there. So Spencer Sanders took care of business as he needed to, completing 15 out of 19 for that 158 yards that we spoke about earlier. So Chuba Hubbard is the offensive player for the Big 12 this week. And glad to see Chuba taking care of business. And you know what? He is in talks for the Heisman Trophy. He's sitting currently at number 7 in the conversation. If he keeps on chunking off 200-plus yards, I promise you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the conversation will be more and more detailed towards Chuba Hubbard being a contender for the Heisman Trophy. Now, looking at this weekend real quick, we have a number of ball games, but 3 of them are only of a concern to me as a sports fan, and hopefully to you as a sports fan. First and foremost, OU's game against Iowa State is going to be a primetime game at 7 o'clock. So the first one of the year, ladies and gentlemen, and it will be on Fox. 7 o'clock, Iowa State at Gaylord Memorial Stadium. That is going to be an interesting game because Iowa State has been known to upset, and OU cannot afford another loss. So I hope that OU and Lincoln take care of business Saturday night. But at the beginning of the day, you have the Baylor Bears at TCU. TCU is a favorite, in my opinion, for that game because they will be playing on their home turf. They suffered just a loss against Oklahoma State. So what better way to shake things up in the Big 12 than to defeat the number 12 ranked Baylor Bears? That's going to be on Fox Sports 1 at 11 a.m. Texas Tech at West Virginia. That's going to be on ESPN 2. That's at 11 o'clock. Kansas State at Texas at 2:30. Now, any other Sunday or any other Saturday, people will probably be watching that game. But at 2:30 on CBS, number 1 against number 2. LSU versus Alabama. Who's going to be on top? There can only be one. College football, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend will tell a lot on who will win and who won't win this playoff situation. So that was pretty much what I have for the college football playoff outlook, the Big 12 outlook. And as we get ready for competition here at Western Oklahoma State College, the Pioneers are warming up as we speak right now. We're almost at 50 minutes before tip-off here in the Pioneer Dome. I invite you to come out to Western Oklahoma State College if you're within the area at 2801 North Main Street right here in Altus, America. And you see your Pioneers take on Southwest Christian. It's going to be a lot of great basketball happening here in the Pioneer Dome. You don't want to miss it. Admission is free all season long right here at Western Oklahoma State College, courtesy of President Chad Wigginton. So thank you very, very much, President Wigginton, for your leadership and getting people to support the green and gold. and show that Pioneer pride. So, the Big 12 Wrap-Up Show has been brought to you by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of the NCAA and the NFL. You can't have football without Hut. Celebrating over 35 years here in Altus at 1201 East Broadway. Get you some. The Cheez-It Pizza Squares, they're on point. Force Nutrition. Take your nutritional goals by force at Force Nutrition, 712 North Main Street, Altus, Oklahoma. CROSSFIRE of Altus. Robert is your outdoor enthusiast for laser tag, paintball, and airsoft. Give them a call today, 580-47-PAINT. That's 580-477-2468. And Western Oklahoma State College. Your future begins right here in Western. For more information about athletics and academics, log on to www.wosc.edu. Applebee's. Welcome to the QITC studio family, where the Sports Destination podcast, Thursday night, 6 o'clock. Tomorrow night, we're going to have a dandy. The Chargers versus the Raiders. That's going to be some great competition right there. And we're going to be talking about it 1 hour up until kickoff at Applebee's, 3501 North Main Street in Altus. Custom Graphics, thank you very much for your continued support of QITC Studio Sports. Mollman Media Incorporated, providing multi-faceted marketing solutions for you and your business throughout Southwest Oklahoma. And 13 a.m. Ticket, your official Army Black Knight football and Oklahoma City Thunder broadcast station. We're at 49 minutes till tip-off here at Western Oklahoma State College. Come on out and see us, 2801 North Main Street, Altus, Oklahoma.